Hi YouTube, I'm back again. Yay. I came on here, I want to say like a month ago, to give everybody the good news and also to do my 1-year update, even though I was like 3 months behind. But if you haven't heard already, I am pregnant. Yay. As of, I think last week, I was actually 6 months. I'm actually 6 months pregnant already. I can't believe how fast the time is flying. Excuse me. I have to sit in my living room, so please excuse the background because my beauty room is now being turned into the baby's nursery. So I have a whole bunch of junk in there that I cannot even film in there anymore at this time. So I just wanted to come give an update on that. As most people who have followed my journey know, I struggled with infertility for over 10 years. I had to get weight loss surgery. Go back to the previous videos, of course, to see my journey with that. I lost about 95 pounds during that journey. And I was pregnant 11 months, I want to say. Yeah, 11 months after I got the surgery. So I'm on my 6th month now. The time is kind of flying, but I just wanted to talk about just being pregnant and the process for people who are pregnant after getting weight loss surgery, more specifically vertical sleeve gastrectomy. So for me, when I started my journey, I asked my OBGYN, hey, I had the surgery. What is the process for that? Do I have to do anything different from other people? She claimed no. Everything there, apparently, since it's very common now, they're very familiar with it, and they pretty much just follow the same practices they would for anybody else unless something comes along the line that require you to have a special circumstance. She did mention that most pregnancies are high risk because most people are overweight. Because I asked her, was I high risk? And she said that most people are high risk. I don't know if that was something to make me feel better or if that's something that really exists. Right now, I see my ultrasound tech once a month, and I see my OB about once a month. I know after 28 weeks, because I am 25 weeks today, actually, 28 weeks, I will have to go see my OB every 2 weeks and still see. So it's going to be very interesting. But so far, everything's been good. I guess some cons. Let's start with the cons. Cons are, and I don't know if this is just normal. This is my first time being pregnant. I am a first-time mom. I don't know if this is a normal thing with pregnancy, but morning sickness and nausea. My gosh, I legit just stopped having morning sickness like 2 weeks ago. Of course, we know morning sickness is all day sickness. I had a lot of nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. I do believe the diarrhea has something to do with the VSG only because a lot of foods that I used to eat prior to being pregnant now make me sick. And not just vomiting, it's like diarrhea. For that reason, the pro with that is I only gained, the pro with that, right, diarrhea. I've only gained 10 pounds so far. 6 months in, I've only gained 10 pounds, which I honestly gonna attribute that to the surgery because I've been eating like a pig, but I also am sick after every meal, or I'm vomiting after every meal. So 3 or 4 times a day, vomiting and diarrhea. It's been pretty tough on my body, but I'm happy that I haven't gained that much weight. Obviously I still have 4 months to go, so I'm hoping I can get that under control. I've been doing much better with all of my vitamins. I have to take iron. I do, obviously, the prenatal. I do biotin. I get in good amount of water while I'm at work. Yeah, so those are the main things with that. I'm trying to think of what will be another con after having weight loss surgery. Like I said, right now, so far so good. Every time I go to my doctor's appointments, any ultrasounds we do, any type of tests we do are fine. Even with me gaining weight, they don't seem concerned. They said I am still overweight for my height. So they don't want me to gain too much weight, but so far they haven't complained about that, which is the first time, because I swore for God that I was going to have to hear that every visit I ever went to. So I am happy I don't really have to hear that right now. Trying to think. As far as, I wish I could show you, oh, I will insert a belly picture. I am 6 months now, so I'm actually showing, I don't think my face can tell. I've gotten a little chubby, just a little bit, and my boyfriend says that my nose is spreading, but I don't want to believe him. I'm in denial. I will say that I can't really sleep much. I always had, all my previous videos talks about acid reflux. That has just increased. Started getting nauseous a lot more. I still take Tums and like little ginger mints and stuff like that to help, but it hasn't gotten any better. Like I said in my last video, once I have the baby, I will have to talk to my surgeon to see the next step on how to get rid of this acid reflux, which he suggested maybe getting the gastric bypass, which I'm hoping we don't have to do that, but I'll deal with that then. I'm due end of May, which will be nice because I'll be out for the summer to relax and hang with my baby boy. I have started feeling him kicking and stuff. It's not as pleasurable as I thought it would be. One thing, like I said, I wanted to be pregnant for 10 years. So when I saw pregnant people, I always just felt like, oh, look, they're beautiful. I'm so jealous. And now I'm like, why do people get pregnant? It has, on my personal experience, from a 1 to 10, I want to say overall my experience has been like a 5. However, I thought it was going to be like a 2. I legit thought that you don't really feel much pain or feel any discomfort until like you're big. So like 6 months and on. But I literally have been uncomfortable since day 1. The day that I knew or found out I was pregnant, actually a few days before I knew I was pregnant, I've just been uncomfortable. My breasts have been achy. My stomach was cramping, and I still feel cramping. I still feel like I'm PMSing and my period's supposed to come on, which apparently that's normal. Even now that I am getting bigger and he's kicking more, he's like kicking in my bladder, and it just hurts. It feels like constant pressure, and I don't know. I thought this was going to be different. It's still an amazing, incredible experience. I just thought it was going to be different. So I'm not complaining. I'm extremely grateful. I begged and prayed to God for this every day. So I cannot wait. But as far as the pregnancy part, I'm like, I can understand why people don't like being pregnant, because this part is rough. And the sad part is this is the best part, because I know things get much more difficult once he's actually here. So I don't know if I look as tired as I feel. I don't really sleep well. And honestly, I can't really sleep on my stomach much anymore. I do have that little boppy pillow that I sleep on my sides, which is fine. I've been having a little bit of crazy nightmares. Just like more just freaking out about all the stuff that has to get done. And being a first-time parent, so much that I feel like I wanted to do before having him here. And I want to make sure that his life here is great. So, but pregnancy after VSG, from my understanding, is pretty normal like everybody else. I've watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos. I joined a couple Facebook pregnancy groups. I've been watching podcasts from moms. I'm listening to podcasts from moms. The most recent one I watched today was Ashley Graham's Pretty Big Deal. I don't know if you know who Ashley Graham is, but she's a plus size model. She just had a baby, her and her husband, literally like 2 weeks ago. So she did a podcast about that. And then I listened to her having a podcast with Shay Michelle a few weeks before. And Shay Michelle had her baby and she was giving her advice. And apparently a lot of stuff that I feel is actually what they felt too. So that's pretty cool to know that celebrities are also feeling a little lonely, a little unaware, a little insecure in their bodies right now, because everything is changing. But like I said, overall, I do have a great support team. My friends are amazing. My boyfriend is great. It's just me getting out of my own head and getting prepared for this life change. I thought weight loss surgery was a life change, but this is about to be a full-blown life-changing experience. So I'm excited. I've been talking about doing this video forever. I finally got to do it. Obviously, I'm doing this off the top of my head because I'm exhausted and I don't know what else I'm supposed to talk about. I just wanted to come on here to probably give hope to people who are unsure. Because like I said, I thought after getting weight loss surgery that getting pregnant, or once I did get pregnant, the after process would be much more different. As far as maintaining and getting the nutrients. As of right now, I get my blood drawn every 2 weeks. And there's been nothing. I just got told that I had low iron, which I just started taking an iron pill for, which I'm not surprised because I was anemic pre-surgery. So everything else is good. So for those who are unsure, everybody's situation is different, obviously. But for me, after getting the surgery, I don't have any issues with getting my getting enough nutrients so far, with also while caring for a baby. That may change. But right now I've been lucky and I'm grateful and I'm blessed and I have no complaints. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I haven't been active, obviously, prior to surgery or prior to pregnancy, and that still is the same. Of course, I want to be more active. I try to work around a little at work, but I'm tired all the time. And I just feel really heavy. Somebody just called and interrupted my video. I was almost done. What was I saying? Okay, so my stomach feels very achy and I'm tired. Even when I walked, there's like that round ligament pain in the pelvic area. So I do have it's not a sharp pain, but it is a consistent pain just walking, and a lot of pressure down there. And I'm only 6 months. Like I said, I'll insert a picture. Yeah. But I just want to give hope to people who had surgery, weight loss surgery, that your pregnancy can be very normal, just like everyone else's. So don't make that deter you or make you think that may be a reason why your pregnancy might be more difficult, because that's not always the case. At least in my case, so far, it hasn't. Things can always change, but for so far 6 months, my doctors are so impressed with my numbers. They're proud of my results. And I'm still very grateful I did the VSGs first before being pregnant. Or in my case, I don't think I would have been able to get pregnant without VSG, since that has been my experience. But I think that's about all. And I don't think there's anything else to share for right now. I don't know if there's no major updates in the future. I don't know if I'll do another being pregnant after pregnancy after VSG. I want to, because I feel like it'd be helpful, but right now I feel like I don't have much to share. But if you have any questions, any concerns, honestly, you'll probably get me quicker with responses on my Instagram. I don't really come on YouTube to reply. Something about it. It's too many comments, too many people. I just don't. But I want to. But if you really want to ask me any questions about either VSG or being pregnant, definitely I'll put my social media handles below. Feel free to like, comment, follow, and definitely slide in my DM and I'll reply. One thing I do want to mention is I got like the most generic prenatal vitamins. They are like horse pills. They're in this like this red cap. So I got them from like CVS. When I say these things are making my life grow so fast, look at these nails. I got these nails done less than 2 weeks ago. I just can't even deal. So I'm happy about it, because that must mean my hair is growing, which is why I put it away, because I just didn't want to do my hair anymore. So my skin still looks okay. And I haven't grown hair a lot of other places too. So I guess that's a good part, but I know they said you shed hair after you deliver as well. So, but I feel like to see this drastic increase with the prenatals plus the pregnancy, like I'm eager to see what this will look like. Not my hair. My hair will look like in like a month, and my nails will I probably have to bite them off because they're growing out way too fast and I can't get refills quick enough. In any event, I think that's the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys soon. Worst case scenario, if you don't see me again, I'll do a video after I get into the regular daily routine of being a mom with a newborn for the first time. Not believe it. I'm so excited. But thank you for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.